Hello traders, welcome to part 3 of my trade copier series. In the first video, I demonstrated how using a trade copier to manage multiple accounts can significantly boost your profit potential. In the second video, I provided an in-depth comparison between the Tradovate copier and the NinjaTrader 8 copier. Both videos are linked in the description. Now, what kind of trader wisdom would I be if I didn't have a video on how to set up both copiers? Don't worry, I got you covered. In this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process for setting up both the NinjaTrader 8 and the Tradovate copier. Let's begin with the NinjaTrader 8 copier. To access this tool, head over to apexinvesting.com, scroll down, and select the NinjaTrader 8 copier. Or you can click on the Apex Investing link in the description, which will take you directly to the NinjaTrader 8 copier page. Please keep in mind that Apex Trader Funding and Apex Investing are two separate companies, so your Apex Trader Funding login credentials won't work on Apex Investing. So if you don't already have an Apex Investing account, you'll need to sign up and create an account. If you already have an account, simply log in using your Apex Investing credentials and start checking out. Please note, Apex Investing does not have any promo codes for this copier. After you've completed the checkout process, go back to the main menu and select the NinjaTrader copier. Before proceeding with the installation, make sure you have NinjaTrader 8 already installed. NinjaTrader 8 installation is covered in these two videos. Both videos are linked in the description. To get started with the trade copier, you'll first need to download the Apex Desktop Assistant and install the latest version of the toolkit, which provides access to the trade copier. Be sure to close NinjaTrader 8 before starting this process. To download the Apex Desktop Assistant, click the link here. If clicking the link doesn't start the download process, right-click on the link, select Copy Link Address, and copy it into a new tab. Then select the file from your download folder. Now, while that's downloading, please note, if your computer still prevents the download process, normally it's due to one of two reasons. 1, NinjaTrader 8 is still open, or 2, your computer's firewall or antivirus software is blocking the installation. To resolve this, double-check that NinjaTrader 8 is closed. If it's closed, try turning off your firewall or whitelisting the software. You can do this by searching for firewall and network protection on your computer, selecting Public Network, and toggling it off. After completing the installation, log into the Desktop Assistant using your Apex Investing credentials. After logging in, you should see the Apex Investing desktop menu. Click on the NinjaTrader Toolkit button, select NinjaTrader 8, install Update Toolkit, and then select the latest version and click Install. After that, you can close the window. And don't forget to turn your firewall back on in case you had to previously turn it off. Okay, so now we can log into NinjaTrader. So you just enter your username and password and log in. Okay, so once you're logged in, head on up to the new menu, click on Apex Copier, and then this Apex Trader Copier Usage Guide will pop up. This user guide is 17 pages, so keep clicking the Agree button until you reach the end. Now, if you'd rather have a physical copy of the guide, simply click the Download Tutorial button here. Don't worry, I'll provide you with an overview of the Trader Copier features to help get you started. So once your copier dashboard is up, make sure you connect your Rhythmic and Tradovate data so you can see all your accounts on the copier dashboard. And you can also open up the chart you'd like to trade from. For this example, let's use ES. Please note to always make sure you are using the correct contract month. To choose your leader account, click on the drop-down menu here and select the account you'd like to use. Always ensure it matches the account you're trading on your chart. The follower accounts that you have available will be displayed here. Switch the account you'd like to use as a follower from off to on. Choose your trading instrument here and make sure it matches the instrument you're trading on your chart. The Flatten All button closes all open positions for both leader and follower accounts at once. To close the position for a specific follower account, click the Flatten button next to the account you want to flatten. Turn the cross option on for a specific follower account to convert a mini to a micro contract. Always trade from a mini contract and cross to a micro if needed. The ratio lets you adjust how many contracts a follower account trades compared to the leader account. For example, if the leader trades 1 contract and you set the follower to 2, the follower will trade 2 contracts. You can configure multiple tabs for different instruments, assigning a unique leader and instrument to each tab. Make sure all the fields are properly set up. If you right-click on the Trade Copier panel, you'll find several options. One of them is the Toggle On option, which activates all follower accounts at once. For instance, if you have 20 accounts, selecting Toggle On would automatically enable all 20 follower accounts. The desync feature keeps your follower accounts in sync with your leader account's positions. If a follower account doesn't get filled within the number of ticks you've set in the desync setting over here, those orders will automatically desync and be canceled. When this happens, you'll notice the green buttons next to the desynced accounts turn red or orange. You can re-enable those accounts for your next trade by clicking Rearm Accounts. However, it's crucial not to use the Rearm Accounts option while you have an active trade. If you'd rather not use the desync feature, you can turn it off by unchecking it. Just keep in mind that disabling it can increase the risk of follower accounts executing trades incorrectly, especially if the market moves too quickly for the orders to fill properly. So the Always on Top option will keep the Apex Copier dashboard on top of whatever you're using at the moment. So if I were to drag the NinjaTrader panel over it, it covers the dashboard. However, if I turn the Always on Top option on and try to drag it over, the dashboard will remain on top. So you have the option to either leave it on or you can turn it off. Okay, so I'm going to show you some trade examples using the NinjaTrader platform. So first we're going to select the leader account. For this example, we'll use account number 3. And then you also want to make sure you use the same account number for the chart that you want to trade from. So that's account number 3. For the follower, we'll use account number 1. So I have another chart set up for that. And then you turn the account number 1 on for the follower. And then just make sure that everything matches up, the leader accounts on the chart and also the follower accounts on the chart. And now place your order. And as you can see, the leader account was placed and also the follower account order was placed. And now we're just going to close out both positions by using the Flatten All button. Okay, so I'm going to take another trade using account number 3 as the leader and account number 1 as the follower. And this time I only want to close out the follower account. So I'm going to click the Flatten button for that follower account, account number 1. And as you can see, it just closed out that follower account. The leader account is still open. Now let's click the flatten all button to close out all the accounts. Okay, so next we're going to try the ratio function. So first we're going to turn on another account, turn account number 2 on. So we have account number 2 and account number 1. I'm going to change the quantity for account number 2 to 3. And the follower account for account number 1, we'll change that quantity to 2. And we're going to leave the leader account quantity at 1. So let's place the order. And as you can see, the leader account number 3 is showing a quantity of 1. The follower account number 2 is showing a quantity of 3. And a follower account number 1 is showing a quantity of 2. So everything worked out. So now let's close all positions. Okay, so next let's try the cross function. So for this example, we'll just change all of the quantities back to 1. And then we're going to turn on the cross function for account number 1. So that one should be changing to a micro. We'll leave account number 2 with it off, with the cross function off. And we'll place an order. And as you can see, the cross function for account number 1 is showing a micro contract, MYM, and account number 2 is showing YM, which is a mini contract. So it worked. So let's close all positions. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to execute a trade using the Tradovate platform while using the Apex NinjaTrader copier. First thing you want to make sure is that when doing this, you want to make sure that you're using a Tradovate account as your leader account. So for this example, we're going to select account number 3, which is a Tradovate account. So it's selected over here, and then over here in the Apex copier panel, you want to select account number 3 over here as well. Okay, and for the follower account, we're going to use a rhythmic account. So account number 2 is a rhythmic account. So we'll use that as a follower. Turn that on. And so that we can see when the trade is executed, we're going to turn this on to account number 2 over here. And we're also going to use account number 1 as a follower as well. So we're going to turn that on and turn it on over here. So select it so we can see it when it's executed. And then we're going to be using ES to trade from. So ES is selected in the Tradovate platform. It's selected over here as the instrument and over here as well as the instruments. And for the quantity, we're going to use quantity 1. So all of these will come up as quantity 1 as the ratio is set to 1 on these as well. So we're going to execute the trade.
Order filled.
And as you can see, the trade was executed on all platforms. The leader account number 3 and the 2 follower accounts, all of them were placed. Okay, so we're going to exit all positions.
Order filled.
And that example was successful. For this example, I'm going to show you how to execute a trade off of the TradingView platform while using the Apex NinjaTrader copier. With this, you want to make sure that you're using a Tradovate account. So for this example, we're going to use Tradovate account number 1. So in the copier panel, you want to make sure that you have account number 1 selected as your leader account. Okay, and we're going to use account number 2 as a follower, which is a rhythmic account. You can use a rhythmic or Tradovate account, but we'll use a rhythmic account for this example. Account number 2. And over here, we're going to change this to account number 2. So you can see once the trade is executed. And then you want to select your instrument. We're going to use YM for this example. So you want to make sure that YM is selected over here. And YM is also selected over here. We're going to leave the quantity at 1. Leave the ratios at 1 right here. So now let's enter an order.
Order filled.
Okay, so the order has been placed. The follower account has been placed and the leader account. As you can see, both orders have been placed. Okay, so now we're going to exit.
Order filled.
Okay, so that example was also a success. So that about wraps up the discussion on the Apex NinjaTrader 8 copier. If you're looking to purchase Apex accounts, feel free to use my affiliate link in the description or use the promo code WISDOM to get the best available discount from Apex. Remember, each household can have up to 20 funded accounts at a time. Now, let's move on to setting up the Tradovate copier. In the next video, right here, I'll guide you through the entire Tradovate copier setup process.